Hi, and I am Turamoth, which you probably knew. If you didn't, hi, I'm Turamoth. I make death trap and I make funny sounds on Serum. I make Serum go better. I make music, to sum it up. Really. So, hi. Welcome to How to Death Trap Episode 1, How to Actually Low Octave FM, the first full tutorial I'm going to be making on this. What is Low Octave FM? Low Octave FM is like regular FM, except instead of putting the wavetable you're FMing from an octave up, you put it 5 octaves down. You hear me correct. So I don't know a lot, and I'm not going to pretend like I know a lot, but I do know some things about FM. And that is that one wavetable is having its frequency modulated by another wavetable. And if you put that frequency up, the frequency modulation caused by this wavetable gets faster, causing the sound to become higher. But as you go lower, the frequencies and the wavetable gets slower as the sine waves that make it up move further and further apart, leading to a literally slower sound. So you get something like that. And that is what we are going to be making today. Not from scratch, because I cannot make anything from scratch. Nor are we going to be going over my macro I have set up here, because I think all we need is what we have here. We're going to start with the absolute bare bone basics here. Let me turn off all my effects. And we're going to start with sub. Have a sub. Put it on a sine, direct out, volume 100%. This is to give you a solid low end. You're going, oscillator A should be on a sine wave. I like basic CJW for this particular sound. One voice, random phase at 0%, volume at 100, position at 1, blend 75, phase 180 degrees, pan 0 degrees. And we are going to introduce oscillator B, which you are going to FM from 100%. Remap here isn't exactly required. It gives it the shuffle that I have here. I will be going over the remap for the sake of things. So for oscillator B, we are going to put the octave down 4, and then we're going to put it down 12 semitones to knock it down to -5. We are going to put our volume on 0, our random phase on 0, our detune on 0.25, as is normal, blend on 75, phase 180 degrees, pan 0. Position is going to be 1. This is a virtual riot wavetable. It is the Harmore Square Heavy. You might not have this wavetable, depending on if you do or do not have VR Wavetables Volume 2. If you do not worry. The entire analog section has a lot of, all of these wavetables are extremely good for, well, not all of them, but a lot of them are good for low octave FM. We're gonna use this MSA because I know not all of you have VR Wavetables Volume 2. So, yeah, go to MSA if you don't have Harmore Square Heavy. Like I said, all these things, unison on 1, FM from B on 100%. You can remap it in this shape. You do not have to. You can. It will give whatever sound you have a bit of a shuffle. And you can put a little macro on. Well, you can modulate this with this. I only did this. You can put this on 23, which I guess would be 23. You could really just skip this right here put this on 23%, remove all modulators. And you get the exact same thing. But, yeah. You can also modulate this so that you can switch things up. This combs filter isn't doing anything for this sound. As far as in-house effects go, distortion, tube distortion, no filter, drive on 45%. Modulated by this up 26. That's 45 plus 26. That's like what? Let me do quick maths here. 81, I think. No, 71. I'm stupid. So you could just put this on 71%. Just to blow it out a bit. Compressor, threshold, negative 18.1. Ratio, 4:1. Attack, 90 milliseconds. Release, 90 milliseconds. Gain, 13.1. Multiband, do not change anything. Mix is on 100. You guessed it, a phaser, rate on 0, depth on 0, frequency on 71 hertz, feed on 30%, phase on 161 degrees, mixes at 59%. We have a hyper dimension, rate on 0, detuned on 63, 2 voices, retrigger off, mix on 16, size on 6, mix on 8. And you will get that. But that's not the sound any of you want. And this is where things are going to get a bit messy. Because what we are going to do here is we are going to run through 2 different processings of this sound. A simple one, at 3 actually. A simple one with a cleanup phase, and then a complicated one. This is the simple processing. That is what it sounds like. It's not the best. But it could be worked with. And we could potentially fix this by going into our thing here and knocking this down. But that doesn't really do much. But yeah, this is our simple processing. This is a sausage fattener with the fatness on 83% and the color on 57. This is an OTT, depth 49, outgain 7 decibels. A saturation knob, which isn't actually doing anything. And a ROM, which I use for reverb. This is my simple chain, but we're now going to show you this simple chain, which is exactly what I showed you here, with a cleanup phase. What this is sausage fattener, fatness on 21, color on 9, OTT, depth on 49, everything else default. Saturation knob, also not doing anything. A fruity parametric EQ, 2. With this one right here, I think this is 2, on 190-ish hertz, 26%. And number 7 here, 61% on 4,800 hertz, cutting off. We have another fruity parametric EQ too. Number 6 here on 39%, around 4,000 hertz. Number 7 here, down 61% at 1,100 hertz. We have a fruity wave shaper, which is here. This is in the middle of this 3rd set of rectangles. We have a Maximus. What is this doing? Well, I can't actually tell you. What this is doing is this is making the entire low end and only the low end completely mono. I can't tell you how. Copy the settings here or something. We have a fruity compressor. Gain 6.8 decibels. Ratio 10:1 threshold. And wow, amazing. And that's really it. That's it. You don't have to have a sausage fattener to do this, or a saturation knob for the cleanup phase at least. It will sound just fine without it. It would be advised to have a sausage fattener or something similar. Thermal also works great for the initial phase. We are going to go on to an advanced processing of this. So this is actually the chain I use for everything. This is sausage fattener. Fatness on 84%, color on 57. OTT, depth 49, outgain 7 decibels. GSAT Plus, great free saturation plugin. On all of these, 2, 3, 34, 61. Channel mode stereo, character is warm. Clip ceiling is off. Maximus, this is just the low end mono thing. G-Clip, great soft clipper, also free. Gain 12 decibels, clip 68, softness 100%. And FRD compressor, threshold mic 11.12, ratio 7.5 to 1. Gain 9 decibels, type medium R. Release is 200 milliseconds, attack is 10. And you get sounds that are from hell itself. Yeah, that's really it. That's it, I guess. Yeah, have fun. Peace.